grab.
And welcome back, everyone, to more CreamTV. Back into some more Vampyr. Let's fucking do this shit. On Steam, I have like 667, and Origin, like maybe 8, and Uplay 20, and then I have about 250 keys or more that I just want to give away, because I don't want. There's the type of games I don't want to play, or I have played and I feel like they'd be good additions to give away, or that, you know, I just don't want to play them, like Mafia 3, Destiny 2, stuff like that. And yes, I do have those keys to give away. All right.
Come on, I don't have all night.
What's your problem?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of
Oh, this is the
antiseptics
cool
is nearly
towel, if anyone's
depleted.
wondering.
I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Bring it out a little bit, keeps you nice and cool, and I'm sweating like a bitch in here.
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies
Thank
have
you.
been running scarce for months now.
You're most welcome to the area.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was
I'll
a
do
daily
another
problem.
giveaway.
We had to use our wits to overcome the
In
shortages.
about 30 minutes.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at
Oh,
the end of the
thank
narrow
you. I
street.
love a key.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I'm not on my way. Nothing in here. I had to keep her out of my room. They cannot find out I'm a vampire. I'm a doctor, but I'm a vampire. This is the perfect thing to do. Perfect place to be. Enter the old morgue. Midnight in the garden of good and evil. Or the backyard garden. Okay. What's up top? I can't enter.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Come here, I'll bite you. Motherfucker. Punk. Oh shit, I have no ammo. Bite that bitch! Run! I need a heal and I don't know how to do it. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Fucker. So you can fuck with me. Cannot fuck with Mr. Cream. Photography of a smiling 11 color with a few words on the back, written in paper forever.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item.
Ooh, is that a bad
Those
thing?
two have hidden their affections well.
Why? Because it's old times and interracial marriage for couples are not a good thing? So late 1800s. Wow, we got some bullets. Ooh. What did we just find? You need to go learn? You heading out? Alright, Prometheus, you have a good one, buddy. Three minutes and another giveaway. Okay. Did you guys hear that? I sure did. I'm back here again. No, I need it. Gonna be a lot of editing. Something I hate.
I cannot enter.
Shillings.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers.
Shit.
As popular as they are ineffective. but they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Yeah, give me that vampire blood.
Behavior is similar to the infected
Ooh.
William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Dead body. Bullets. Ah, thank you for following the cream fire. Not showing up yet, but it should show up soon. Quinine, that's some quinine.
It's locked.
Hello, Elmer Flood, how are you? Giveaway in 18 minutes. Shillings. Giveaways are random because I have so many keys. So many things. Come here, bitch. Give me that blood! Fucker. What's up, Hunter? How you doing, buddy? Doing a giveaway here in about, well, I don't know, 18 minutes. Wait a minute. I never saw if I can check if I can open the door. Nope, you can't open that door. Those screechers are like vampire zombies. There's like vampires. I'm a doctor vampire. There's like vampires that are aware that no one feed. I guess when they go without feeding, the thirst takes over and they just become feral. Doing good this morning? I'm doing alright, Elmer. By the way, Elmer, where are you from? The reason I ask, most of my audiences are usually from Europe. I live on the East Coast in America, in little old North Carolina. 35 meters there. 355 for the main. Can't go that way. Oh, what's that? Quarantine, contagious disease. One shot into or leave quarantine area without written of the local health authority. An authorized employee of the shall also destroy or remove this card. Violating this regulation will be fined. I sure don't want to be fined. Hey, I know. You're from India. It's all good. don't care where you're from. I just care the people communicate. That's all I ask. Bring back the wallet to its owner. I think we can do that. He's in the hospital, I'm sure.
Yes, Doctor?
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Mark, followed by Good Nicky in here. Ah! Appreciate Good Nicky telling you about me. Are you following him?
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as
Arclighter.
bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
When do you sleep?
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Makes a lot of sense. 12 minutes. How's the situation?
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends.
Ah,
Dr. Swansea deftly works his
well, that's
society
what's up.
contacts
I
for
hope you like
monies,
what you see.
but with the
Hope
quarantine,
you all like what you see. This
well,
is a great game. I
we're
love
in
it.
God's hands.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large boarded-up building behind the hospital. You can't miss it. The key I gave you will open the small back door to it.
Okay. Good.
That's all for
Bye.
now, Nurse Crane. Thank you.
Oh, another patient.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg you.
Oh, you're not a
What are you
vampire,
begging
because
for,
if you're a
mortal?
vampire, you
My
know I'm a
clemency.
vampire, so...
Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal,
Well, stick around.
what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed,
Give away in 10 minutes.
if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Ah! Ha! Ah! Ha! No, you're not, bitch.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right?
I just called
It's
it.
only a cover.
I just
To hide
called
from
it.
my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Go! Hop on out of here. Sprout some wings and flap your ass out. We'll
The
take it.
staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
You would know that I don't have a heartbeat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Vampires. Actual vampires. You would know that if you were a fucking vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this
You
hollow
look-
shell of flesh.
You look strung out. I'm gonna ask her that in a sec.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Sounds like you need a transfusion, and you might be sick.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Hunt?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Okay. Okay. You just have to some personal questions.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Hmm? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
No, my face
Centuries
is
of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Gotta have a cool towel. They're fucking amazing. Okay, goodbye.
I leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Whatever those may be. Which nurse is this? Is it a different one?
Yes, Doctor?
Oh god, no. No. Goodbye.
That's all for now, Nurse
No.
Graham, thank you.
Not your ugly ass again.
The giant morgue discovered.
How about you?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I don't know why this chick reminds me of Florence Nightingale. Looks nothing like her.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
Using
To
my
become a nurse was a
vampire.
little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want
Oh.
more. I want to make things change.
Be proud of what
You should be
did.
proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many
Yeah.
people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. And yes, the irony is, Rich, I saw you say that and I was laughing to it earlier, but should have said something. Welcome back, No Good Nikki. You missed some funny stuff. Ah.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Disgust on every street corner.
What's up with you,
Good
man?
evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Must be early 1900s.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you
he
precisely
say he got
why
shot?
you're a patient here?
That doesn't
It's
look
the
like he got
pain,
shot.
sir. The drugs don't work.
Look like he
It
got
just hurts
gassed
under the scars.
or
If you
burned
get my drift.
or hid.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was
Oh,
forgotten
you
about.
missed a crazy chick.
Won't blame you.
You don't
Thought
seem
she's a
worried.
vampire.
My face hurts so much
They
more
kept
when
calling
I
me
smile
immortal,
or cry.
which
I've learned it's
I'm the
easier not to
vampire.
speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
the irony is, she called me immortal. If she was a vampire, she would know that I don't have a heartbeat and could smell my blood and see my heartbeat.
Can I do
It's
anything for your
fun.
pain?
Nurses gave me a
Chat,
bunch
fill
of
him
pills.
in.
No effect. Told you. It's like
you
the
don't
flames
mind.
are under my skin, burning away.
Real cause of your injury.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas?
Using
What
that
really
vampire
I wasn't
fucking
disfigured by any
Jedi shit.
German shells. It
Knew
happened
it.
during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
You
Did
got
stop
burned.
the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Oh damn. I should have said beauty isn't everything. Alright, Madeira, thank you for thank you for showing up and everything. Appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoy that game. I have no idea what it is. I just saw it had a gun, so I figured you might like it. Not that, hun. And hey, maybe later today, since it is 5th, now for me and you, we could talk about what we were talking about the other day. I do. I know the type you like.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she
Thank you for the
treats me
follow,
like
all the
something
time.
tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if
This
the
is the
game
chick
goes too far.
that thinks
She's
she's a
quite
vampire.
harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Oh, great. Appreciate the follow, Legate. Giveaway time.
Where were
But
you
let me ask this
stationed?
question. Let me finish this.
Did you
up.
serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
None taken.
Where were you No.
You were...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Like I just got done talking with him. Okay.
Good evening,
How are you
Mr.
feeling?
Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory.
She was funny.
Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton?
Isn't that fucking
I can't
obvious?
help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
What about earlier? Oh, you don't think you guys were around? The guy that fucking brought me here on the boat. Originally, he used one of those motherfuckers against me, and it fucking worked. It was a big one.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognise Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her
This
here.
game is dark. I like it.
Receiving visits when sick can be an
Very
important
macabre.
part of the healing process, you know.
It's kind of like how
We're
my
not
writing
just
is in poetry and
bodies.
things
You're
like
preaching
that.
to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel
You could
empty.
use a transfusion.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the
Well,
best
I'm the
care.
motherfucker that
Thank you,
pioneered
sir.
it.
I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Okay. How about your life in London? What about Tom
Do you
Watts?
know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always
Maybe
the
he's
helping
a
hand,
vampire.
good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
I think he might be because he covered for Tom. But he also didn't walk outside.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious
Get that
nightmare.
nasty smoke taste out of my
No
mouth.
drugs,
Coffee in my
no
mouth.
advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behaviour. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here, this Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted
Give
soul
away
searching for light.
30 minutes. I'm deciding to do 30 minutes.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Huh.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
What kind of fucking name is that, Booth? Dip Whippy. Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Where's that dude at so I can give him that shit?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to...
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a...
No, I didn't fucking get that.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Ooh.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Any more personal? Nope.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
25 minutes.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when you're supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
No, I want to ask you some more shit.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
A pawnbroker?
Yes, sir.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic.
Even unsafe.
Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people. What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Are you
afraid of the dead?
Uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Because you're
Why should I?
outside.
These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
How did you get the job?
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too.
I agree.
Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close
Why
it?
close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Why do you
Thank
have
you
to
for
watch
following the
these
Cream
bodies?
Tide.
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely
Fatality.
happens.
Thank you. $20 giveaway. No, but have we met before?
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
No, she did. Makes me think you know more.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No, I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidama.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Word?
Goodbye, Mr. Chidama. It's
Oh,
locked, all
fuck.
right. I cannot enter.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Alright.
To medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation.
Who the fuck are you?
Good evening, Dr.
No,
String.
no, no. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr. String.
I already talked to you. Where's that black dude at? I need to give him his stuff. I need to give him back his wallet. Who the hell are you?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But
Whatever.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve. But I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about...
Nurse
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
If she was a man, you'd fuck her. Him. Oh, don't lie to yourself. He's holding back. It's the 1900s. Early.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Your attitude is irresponsible, Doctor. Believe me, I've seen so many medical errors caused by exhaustion during the war.
Oh, damn, no.
You're right. This is a war, Dr. Reed. And I don't intend to surrender.
What? One word could throw me off.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
And this hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
Oh, don't belittle these poor people.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
I never got into point and clicks. I mean, yeah, this wasn't one for me.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Giveaway in 13 minutes. My sensitivity is high.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Ooh, personal question.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he is. Don't think bad about yourself. You guys want to do the dirty. It's alright. I guess I've already talked to you.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I have that game, but I will go get it just so I can give it away. I am a member on that site. That's the same. Oh, wait. Maybe I can... There's new dialogue.
Good evening, Doctor.
Doctor,
No.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I gotta find that Mitz dude, or whatever his name is.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with fever.
Wait a minute. That's an act. That voice.
Yes, Doctor?
God, no, fuck
That's
you.
all for now, Nurse.
Like everywhere I go, that she fucking shows up. New dialogue
Good
is
evening,
definitely
Mr.
here
Philip.
for
Good
him.
evening, Doc.
Personal questions.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Oh, that's dark. That just made me laugh. Just the way you said it. The tone. And he just seemed so nonchalant about it. I gotta blow my nose here in a second.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick.
Already did things.
Unless you
like that.
tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Appreciate you helping out, chat. And keep her helping out, everyone, especially No Good Nikki. That's what's up. That's what's up. I like when you guys are all being helpful. I love it. About the death
Tell
of
me
your
more
wife.
about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that my kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Aww.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
It would have been awesome if he said, I already told you what happened. Anything new? No.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Imagine how his kids would do
Like a
every day.
book. I never could keep anything from her.
Oh. I'm sure that would fuck with his world. Where is that fucking dude? Like, oh my god. Maybe he's in the other wing. Yeah, that's probably where he's at. Nope, that's not the way. What? What the fuck is it? out of my way. I don't know if I've been in here. Seven minutes. Oh, I've already fucking been in here. But have I been out the back? Don't go to the hospital. Well, you are in a way right. Jesus Christ. I just want to find that son of a bitch. Maybe they have some shit I can steal. No. No. This isn't the blue. Rats!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, you're doing it.
This is despicable.
Ow! Fuck you! Yeah! That's funny. Eat a rat.
I can't believe I'm
It
doing
sounds like
this.
my fucking dog when she wants to play.
I'll have this.
This game is awesome. I love it.
Blood.
Oh, I thought I could go in there. Or I can. Shillings, money.
It's locked,
Fuck.
all right.
Whoa, I'm way off the mark. Oh. Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm glad you're here.
Sleep spoiled!
I'm gonna bite you. Or never mind, I'll just kill you and leave you dead. Shame. They allow them fuckers to run the streets. Killing the good vampires. Like me. I don't know vampires good. I bet I could. I need some blood.
It's locked.
Oh, fuck. Give away in 2 minutes. Come here. Come here.
This is despicable.
Hey, you're cleaning up the rat population. He's doing a service. Eat the fucking rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
There's another one. Eat the rat. Alright, now this must be a glitch. I can't lock onto it either. Yeah, it. Ghost rat. Nine. All right. Do you buy off Kingwin? Green Man? And I've got keys that I've had for about 4 years that I've never used. I know I got something you don't have. I got keys from the Razor store. He seems like a bad guy. Whoa, well they're fucking me up. Oh, fuck. Run! He's hitting me with fire. Fucking axe! I didn't want that shit. Alright. I don't want the, what the fuck? What? Now I can take those guys on.
It's on to us.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Ah! I walk this lonely road, only road that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but I'm gonna eat your kids when I fucking find them. Hey, bitch! Put a... Whoa! 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 I am not ready to... I am not equipped to handle that yet. Run to the fuckers. Just run. Okay, he's leaving me alone. Alright, I need blood. I am not equipped to deal with them yet. I ran like a pussy. I need to find some rats. Oh, damn it. I don't want to use all my bullets. Well, that is a boss, so... I need blood. Give me that blood. Attack him! Oh, he's got no stamina. Okay, now he's good. No! Run and heal! No! Fuck you! Oh, you fucking douche. That's the second time I have died. There is no difficulty for this game. It is... have fun! How am I going to help you get it sold? Go to eBay. Bang. Oh. Come here! Eat that! Oh, you're not getting me, fucker. Why don't you just eBay it, bro? Sorry for yelling, man. It's just I get aggravated when I've told you a bunch of times I don't have any money. But why don't you just eBay it? And you need to get this game, dude. It's amazing. I'm so glad they didn't release it last year and decided to fix a bunch of the bugs. But I need to put a 30 frame limit cap rate so then I can have it on ultra graphics instead of it jumping from 60 to 30 from time to time. That's noticeable. Put it on 7 days. Put it at a certain bid point or buy it now price. It's so easy. about dead. Hey, motherfucker, get off of me! How do you like getting by? I'm gonna die. Maybe not. I'll walk nice and casual up behind him. I'm gonna kill him. What you think of this game, Face Fortune? Come here! You bitch ass. Let's see what they were hiding over here. Aww.
Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
I'll do a giveaway in the next
Good evening,
30
sir.
minutes.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name's Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
What's up, Big Tony? That giveaway is tonight, but I'm doing random multiple giveaways on stream. People have announced what they've won, and they're not disappointed. No one is. Stick around. Giveaway in 30 minutes. Are you a vigilante?
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
My posture's killing me. Aw. Well, that's what's up, Bates.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you
I
got
kinda
a death
can't
wish?
change
You
my
really want me
posture
to answer
because-
that?
Well, yes. You seem
Up
so
my
proud
floor,
of your
I have a
status.
sinkhole
Why
in
not
it,
tell
and I
me
have
who you're working
boards over it,
Boy,
and my chair
right?
can't certainly
Let
sit
the
on
boys
it
work for
without
me.
being
All of
crooked
them.
and falling back,
Situation
so I have
around here is
certain
better than
supports
other
holding me up,
districts because of us. Because
and
of me.
I can't move. I've got to I stick where I'm at. So I got to lean forward so people can see me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny
not that
jokes
big.
about me and my boys.
6 foot.
Fuck. You must have some
Anywhere
balls.
between
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby.
185.
Greedy little
200.
cockroaches who feed on
Just
despair.
depends.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Where is everyone from anyway, chat? I'd like to know. And also with giveaways, if you do win the giveaway, so usually a random drawing with random.org, I assign people a number, remember their number, and when I draw the number that wins, I say, bang. You just gotta follow. That's the only condition. Also, if you're interested in winning Deus Ex Mankind Divided,
what can you
click
tell
on
me
the
about this
image
part of town?
of it on
Things
my
ain't that
stream.
bad,
It'll take you
thanks
straight
to
to my
us.
Gleam page. And
We
you
give
can,
people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here, like
you
everywhere
can get
else.
followed
Yeah,
on
well, we can't be everywhere all the time.
Twitch, Twitter.
And Edwina
subscribe
says
on
if we can
YouTube.
find more guns, we could be more
That shit.
efficient.
Share
More
with
efficient?
friends.
Really?
Retweet it.
You should probably tell
Bang.
Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible.
ends
You know
tonight.
what? You're lucky she can't hear you right
12
now.
a.m. Eastern
She's
Standard.
more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Ah. Let me ask you some personal shit. Oh, no. Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Goodbye and good riddance. We gotta go find that black dude I met at the beginning of this mission and give him his wallet. I don't know where he's at.
For now, everything seems under control. You again. What do you want?
I want to snoop in.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Then the gangs, the epidemics.
No, not this
everyone's
fuck.
problem.
No,
Goodbye.
fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. You're an asshole. I want to talk to her.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say?
I already
ain't
have
paying any bill
background.
left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
This
Miss
time period is
Edwina.
right after the First
So what do you
World
want
War.
then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What are your feelings for Booth Digby?
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina.
I
is
may
the
just
feeling
have one of
mutual?
them, man.
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she
Hey, it
needs.
says 10, but there's more than 10 people. The Twitch
I'll take
is
your word
wrong.
for
It
What
said
is it,
7
Doctor?
earlier and there were
A
12.
woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Oh! 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 Crazy bitch! So ugly it ain't worth it.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member
I
and
forget that
shadow.
actor that's portraying
Can't be
her.
easy running double shifts.
I've
If you're
seen her in
interested, I may
a few
find
movies.
use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite a blunt
You're
woman.
quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of
Hey.
great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I totally agree with you.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by
This,
threats,
please.
knives,
I
or
am
even
a
bullets,
vampire.
if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Oh! Murder? Murder? I smell murder.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Thinking of somebody in particular?
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
This is like a long mission.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Okay, let me ask you some personal questions.
Tell me about the man you and
Called it!
Edwina.
Fuck yeah! Intuition! 1 million!
Nothing else to say.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Whatever.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor.
What?
This is
The
our
Wet Boot
territory,
Boys?
and this is our law.
That's like the stupidest fucking name for a gang I've ever heard.
Can
What
I
you
see
got
what
for
you have
sale?
to say?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
There's a rifle somewhere around here. Oh, I can't afford anything else. I've got some pretty good amount of bullets that time. Let me get my controller and shit out of the way. Got too much shit obstructing my area.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts will be running completely amok.
Yeah, whatever. Shut that fucking baby up.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Hey, this is a good time to test that theory that Brutus had.
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
How many cores is your Pentium? I think that's 2 cores, maybe 4 at the max, with 2 cores, 4 threads. Yeah, it can play some Steam games. It just depends on what you're interested in playing.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her
Are
as
you
she is.
sure?
Tell me
man you
about the
killed.
man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
Oh, really?
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
You sure?
I think you're wrong. Maybe the docks have always been violent, but you can't say the living don't suffer.
I'm just trying to play neutral devil's
Let the
advocate.
commies and the
You
anarchists
guys will
rule.
see how my
We're the wet boot boys. Our fathers died on
my
these docks
actions
and
are
they
to
belong
these
to
people.
us.
Everything has a consequence that you do. I like that. So there could be multiple endings, probably, maybe.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
And good riddance, you motherfucker.
The epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Wait a minute. Didn't I just come from there? Are you a different guy, or are you the same douchebag?
Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
Ooh. Stealing shit. Breaking into people's houses. I'm really good at it. So you think you could handle a game like that? No. No. I mean, I think the processor could, but I think you need a graphics card.
Right.
We're still on chapter fucking what? 2, 3? Oh, I can't sneak up on him and eat him. Can I run this way? Yeah. Hey, you drunk.
Good evening, sir. Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you.
I don't think that's your fucking name.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
That sounds like a quote. Something, I don't remember what.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying.
What's on your
slowly.
stepdad's
Death
desktop?
can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Why are you so sad?
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Alright, go on.
Alright. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. A bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved.
Ah, this is
that
bad
day,
for me
didn't
and my
you?
posture.
Lost
This is no
everything.
good.
But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk
That just
so
feels
much
better.
to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was.
I thought maybe you had trouble
I
seeing my
can't pay
face.
my homage to the dead.
I'm
I can
sorry,
always manipulate my
Mr.
camera later
It's
on.
okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me.
Alright.
Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Well, I feel you on that, bro. I have fried my mind.
Is there anything in particular
Smoke a
that
lot
you
of
like
weed.
about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason.
Let me tell.
Another time.
Is that day?
Oh, there's nothing else I can ask him. Personal questions?
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. To change for good.
I'm gonna blow my nose.
The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Hold on. I need another one. Damn, this is gross. Sorry about that. And I need to use some sanitizer. I got snot on my nose. Oh, and if it sounds like there's like something going in my background, I got a fan going. And I mean, it gets really fucking hot in here. I mean, Ryzen it gets pretty fucking hot. But you guys know how AMD is. Intel gets even hotter. The world is that
Do you
bad?
really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak.
What do you mean,
too
Brad?
corrupt and too guilty.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I failed for sure. But
What
others
is your?
will come.
If you can tell me about the specs to your dad's desktop, like if it has a graphics
Sounds
card
like you
or
were
at least a
an
quad-core
idealist,
processor,
which
maybe
is
16 gigs of
No,
RAM.
sir. I was an
Depending on
anarchist
the
and I believe in
GPU, yeah, I
exclusive
think you
property
could
is
play
a robbery
this,
in
but
nature.
not with what your current
I
setup
wanted a
is.
new world to rise from the ashes, Doctor.
On Xbox or whatever, you could play it definitely. Giveaway in 11 minutes. Tell me about your anarchistic youth.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist.
Remember, if you're not already following me, guys, go ahead and drop me a
No
follow.
mistake. I just reject
Fucking
violence as a
shit.
tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Ha ha ha. No more runny nose. Fuck that. Do you believe in a bloodless revolution? Do you sue your comrades? Yeah.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Oh, that's what's up, Imp Keeper. Thank you. Helping out again, man. I like that.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No.
And guys, these
I
videos
hope
will be
they'll come to
uploaded to
share my point
YouTube,
of
and
view
people
one
watching
day.
on YouTube, I
I'll
stream all
raise
the
my
time.
glass to that splendid idea.
Usually every day. If not every day, it means that's a day I'm spending editing to get stuff uploaded to YouTube. I don't upload anything else to Twitch. I would, but Twitch is having it won't let me upload anything else. Don't ask me why. Everything fails. Any more personal questions I can ask you? No. Any more about your life in London? Nope.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
I got more clues. I gotta ask this motherfucker a question.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
This game reminds
Thank
me
you
of
for your
Prison.
hospitality.
This is the way you
I'm
interact
Jonathan
with people
Reed,
and
by the
talk.
way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Personal questions.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too. I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Maybe I can help you out.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Give away 8 minutes. Antagonist point of view.
See. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Getting a little tired, hold up. Coffee on standby. Coffee vape.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can
Hazelnut
do?
coffee to be
Perhaps,
exact.
Doctor.
And I'm drinking hazelnut
Peace
coffee.
partly depends
I
on
love
my
it.
stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine.
Ah.
Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back.
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know.
Wait 30 seconds.
Very well.
I'm
Show
sorry.
me where it is. I'll see what I
I'll
can do.
fix those
Thank you,
settings.
sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Oh, he gave me a key.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles.
This is gonna be a long
Sean
ass
Hampton's
video.
the
I'm
one
sorry.
giving
I'm
you
gonna try to
long-term
put
hope.
timestamps everywhere to let people know when certain things happen and things like that, so you guys can go to certain areas of the video. I've never done timestamps. I've usually just cut things down to like one mission or whatever. Stop the video, edit. But that ends up being like, God, like 30, 40, 50 videos.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
At least
Not
20,
that bad.
25.
Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Now to talk to
Should have
sad,
offered a drink to
sad
the boy.
girl.
Be he cursed or not, he's just another.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Where are you
Excuse
from?
my curiosity, but where exactly
By the way,
are you
if
from,
you've
Mr.
already
Reed?
mentioned this,
Something bothering
you don't have to say anything.
My name
Where's everyone from?
or my
You
complexion.
can feel free to say it again if you want and let other people know. Maybe there's people from the same country. A lot of my audience is from Europe.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just
'Cause
curious
that's
to find
usually
out
my
if you know
stream
this
time.
part of town well.
Because I have a fucked up
Nosy.
sleeping schedule.
My dad was a sailor from Bombay.
Sometimes I stay up
And my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow.
72
They got
to
married in London.
112
And
hours.
here I am.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the colour of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne,
Excuse me again.
and of course Mr. Hampton.
Believe me,
If that's
I'm
knows it.
Sabrina. Tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
That just means he's taken up for you.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such
I'll wet
an
my
agreement.
pool towel.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Oh, really?
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Okay. Hello, Deathman. What's up, buddy? Beer? You have been missing out, bro. That's not beer, that's coffee. And I know you know what this is, even though you're living in UK right now. You know what these are. RC Cola. About these
What can you tell me
dolls.
about this area?
People
is an
don't
awesome
appreciate
game.
that line of questioning around here.
I'm glad they didn't
best be
release
more
it last
careful
year,
with what you
Deathman.
say,
You know
sir.
all about
You look
E3.
concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know
It's a
are
good
afraid.
game.
Most locals will rob you
They
blind
fixed
or
the
worse.
bugs. Instead
You
of
best
releasing
mind
it
your
last
step.
year, they waited to this year. Oh, ho, ho, new hint.
I have nothing to fear from the people round here, miss.
Yeah, I'm a brave woman myself, Dr. Reed, but I'd be a fool to think I'm invincible.
I kind of am. I could
Goodbye, Miss
mesmerize. I could mesmerize her. Oh, I gotta rest to evolve.
Shut the tip. There's gotta be something can be done to get out
I
of this.
hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
He's gone. Did I have a room here? I don't think I did.
I cannot enter.
Where did that, what's that key he gave me go to?
Damn it. I think Dreamland understands me.
Know about it. I was there. What are you talking about? Yeah, guys, I told you my name's Jeff. It's not something about a meme. Hey, hey, fella.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors.
I sweat a lot.
And the name is
so
Seymour Fishburne, if you
this is
must
how I
know.
can keep going without getting fucking sick, throwing up, and getting off. About this
What
part
can
of
you
town.
tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
I do all the dirty work so you don't have to. And I believe, you know, if people spend a lot of money on a game,
Is there no
if you don't
one
do
who
everything
deserves
in the game possible,
Well,
you've wasted
Tom
money.
from my local is somewhat of a decent bloke.
That's just how I look at
At
it.
least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
That's why my Let's Plays are the way they are. They're long. Not
Are you thinking
usually long
about someone
videos.
in particular?
Some
No.
are,
Hate them all.
but not all of them. Like
Especially
usually
these
the
petty,
longest,
whining little
usually
shitbag
2
beggars.
fucking hours. But and they don't have timestamps, but it covers everything in the missions, whatever.
What's your occupation?
And I'm more of a
Take care of your
campaign
mum.
guy, so I will
That's what
not
I
be
do.
playing or buying
She's
Black
the only
Ops
good thing in
4.
my life.
Fuck that.
Even though I don't
Put
treat
Battle
her so good.
Royale in. If I want to play Battle Royale, I'll play PUBG or fucking Fortnite. Someone bothering
You
me.
seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A
E3.
worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Oh.
What's your
I take care of her. So I just want...
Any more else you can tell me real quick before we do the giveaway?
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Can I go in here? No. How to complete shit. Yeah, I did. I did. I admit I did. Now now I'm just traveling. Now I'm just going backwards. I did have a complete crappy system.
All these whispers of monsters got folk gossiping and scared. It's people that...
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
He's
So you have no home. You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's
Hey,
been very
you weren't
kind to
there
me.
when I went
Why do you
pro
think
and
she's so
Crossfire.
considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me,
Did
it's
you ever
pretty easy.
play?
Have you ever thought about leaving?
I was in the first season of
Where else would I
WGL.
go? At least I know these
On
streets and some
Unity.
people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
Why do people avoid you?
You know,
They call me
first
Rufus
place
the
in America
Cursed.
was 10,000.
Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
We finished in third.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir.
First place got to
I
go
smile
to
at those kind enough to
South
spare
Korea
me a
and
bob.
compete for. The pot was $100,000, but they got 50 grand for winning. But the winner.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all.
Yes, I do.
Since I was a boy,
The
I've always
winner
had trouble remembering
was a
what
team
I
that
do
we
and why I do it.
beat the first map.
What do
13-7.
people say
The
about
next map we went 7-1.
Things
and
have
our
been
other
tense
sniper,
between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both
because
think
me and
they should
Tasty
run the place.
Limes were ranked either 2 or 3 or 3 or 4, and we would go back and forth as the top 5 snipers in the game. I'm not kidding at all. I got a few Crossfire videos up on, not on this account, on an old account where my name was Fireman. Deathman, you remember that. And then someone gave me the Creamy account, and I was tired of people, especially when voice chat came out, fucking hitting on me and shit. And I'm like, I finally said, like, I'm a fucking dude.
So long, Rufus.
But anyway,
Be
we
careful.
lost.
Take care.
We didn't have our ringers on, and we had another one on, but he wasn't registered to play. So it's either forfeit or play on with 4 members. We ended up losing 13-9, and the next match we lost 13-6. They went on and won the fucking game, won the entire tournament, got sponsored, and they got their name changed from Frozen Throne to H2O, which all things I've looked up about H2O lead to Liquid Esports. Dead serious. I'm not kidding at all.
No idea what she's thinking.
And I'm kind of pissed off. And is that money? No. Because I could have been playing for Liquid. Granted, I'm not good anymore. I fucking not suck. Going back that way. Oh, fucking for cheating. Come here. Gonna take a lot of editing. I mean, a lot. What level are these? I don't want to get too close. I don't know what level they are. Yeah, those are the ones I ran from. Hold on.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Go back home, idiot. It's one of them.
Come here. I'm gonna suck your blood. Go do these missions. I need to find a bed that I can get in and a ball.
Best be on your way home.
Okay. But not the only way in.
It's locked, all right.
Well, I got a couple of keys.
It's locked.
Easy kill.
I cannot enter.
Hold up. Oh, hell no. That looks like shit. Sort of looks the same.
It's locked.
Oh, fuck me. Wait, what level were they? They're just gonna stand there? Ha! Okay. Let my health just gradually go back and I will take care of him. How are we all doing anyway? 2 minutes? Come on, help. Give me your blood. Okay, we'll go deal with it. Give me your blood. Bye-bye. Motherfucker. This game is awesome. I love it. What? Why? Wait. Why are their eyes covered up? Why do you guys think their eyes would be, for any reason, covered up? Must be upstairs. How do we get upstairs? Okay. Welcome to the stream. Oh. I don't have any money at the moment. Fuck, that was stupid. Come here. Oh yeah. Next giveaway will be
is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. The
Next
sickness
giveaway
moves
will be
faster than influenza.
40 minutes. So it's 2:55 there. And 2:35 on the stream clock will be the next giveaway. Thank you for following the Cream Player! Welcome! I will announce your name as soon as it shows up in Streamlabs.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Good. Next giveaway is in 45 minutes. 44 minutes. My bad. What you think you doing, boy? Huh? Nothing. I'm starting to wonder if I should keep this as a Twitch exclusive and continually to stream it instead of upload it to YouTube. I'm not really sure yet. Probably gonna put it on YouTube. It's got a lot of editing to do. And I run a streaming community and content creation. Been on the back burner though. Alright, now we're going into the undermorgue. Whoa! That scared me a little bit.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
I bet it only gets worse the further I get. Smoke weed every day. Come here. Okay. I'll naturally heal there. What the hell is this?
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Huh. Oh, same way. Giveaway in 36 minutes. No, I mean, yeah, 36 minutes. Oh, it's just a John Doe. Come here, motherfucker. Oh, fuck me. Will I survive? I've had about enough of your shit. Got him.
These scars are so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood
No
is
shit.
so tempting.
Giveaway in 32 minutes. Nice. I got all the ingredients they needed. What's up, Lucius? How you doing, bro? Doing a giveaway in 29 minutes. I'm gonna kill him by sucking his blood. Then healing myself with it. I hope I don't have to deal with it anymore. Sad back as I have to. Maybe. Not deal. What the f— hold on. It's this way. Well, that's what's up. You should get this game, dude. It's fucking awesome. The graphics sort of remind me a little bit of Dishonored. I'm gonna go to my room and rest. Is this my room? Last nurse craned to secure an whatever. I was reading that. Hold on. Fatigue. I'll make 3. And now I'm gonna upgrade. No, sit the fuck back down. Sit down. Oh. Commander Root? Yeah, he's verified too. He's like, that's okay, I'm just lurking and chatting and actually being on the stream. Probably wouldn't be fair to win things if the person who actually does watch could get it instead. Very noble. Very noble. If you type too fast, it'll do that, Nikki. Yeah, Commander Root. He's not a bot. He's a verified. I thought he was, but he's a verified user. Like he's partnered with Switch.
I cannot enter.
Wait a minute, did I ever go in here? Must have. Aww. Well, it was a pleasure having you, bud. Hope to see you back around my stream soon. When you do leave. I don't know if you're leaving yet, so hopefully not. Hey, it's the black dude.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Milton.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh, I can't afford it. Or can I?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here.
No problem, bud.
This city was sick long before.
Hey,
the
I
epidemic,
can
Dr.
say
Reed.
this.
I know it's
You
a
better be
difficult
prepared.
task,
It's
but
racist
correct
as
me if
hell.
I'm wrong.
It's based
Is this
in the
not the job you are
1960s.
paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their
Or
brothers were properly
late
fed.
1960s,
Underage
70s,
girls and
early
boys sold to all
70s.
manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
So be prepared to hear
exactly.
the N-word, and not with
We
the
lack
A,
words.
with the ER.
So excuse
A
me
lot.
if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed.
You have
Do
a
you know how
good,
many
no
rules
good.
are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running?
Giveaway
There's
and
nothing wrong with what we're doing.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like
17
you come
minutes.
together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
well, that's all that matters. You're right.
Goodbye, Milton.
I met him in New York once.
If only there were more.
Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening.
Why does
If it was.
Dr. Tippett just...
If you're such.
Okay, I'll ask you all
Goodbye,
these
man.
questions.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East.
Another night. Surely I can endure another night.
What exactly am I looking for?
I never could keep anything from her.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may have, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
I don't think I gave you the right materials.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir.
Yes.
Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Don't waste your time with me.
Well, I definitely did not heal him.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Beatrice Goswick.
What can you tell?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Huh.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession.
And how
I
can you
teach
pay
young
for all
women
this?
who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Brothel. You run a brothel. You're a whore.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Maybe I was wrong.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
She charged?
Yes.
Damn.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Maybe her son knows more.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I don't know.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
And if anyone wondering what this blue thing is on my head, it's a cool towel.
Why did your...
My mother...
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
How painful.
So painful I'd rather not.
Alright.
I have to go.
Don't waste your time with me.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ella. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
I'm sorry that I'm playing in court medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange it.
Please don't tell me she's in the back of here. Giveaway in 8 minutes. Healthy my ass. I need to set a waypoint. You motherfucker. Fuck it. That's fucking wrong. Dorothy Crane's in the up. I'll just kill these assholes for fun that are over here. I know they're here. Or not.
Fever.
Help me! Help!
Who was that? Crazy. Burn face.
It's locked, all right.
Here again.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been
Give
stronger.
away in 3 minutes.
Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
And if you happen to get to watch this on YouTube, this is all on the stream.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
Pepper, are you sure?
To become a nurse was a little gut.
You should be
Maybe you're...
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Goodbye.
Okay. Anything new from you?
I'm quite busy, Rob.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
I'm so tired.
Good evening, Mr. Phillips.
Good evening.
Goodbye for now.
Reads me like a book. I never could keep it.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of CreamTV. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Also, go ahead and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single thing. Ding, ding, ding. Like and engage with my social media up top in the overlay, also in the description below. Also, like and engage with my Twitch and YouTube, also in the overlay in the description below. I do different content on both platforms. Also, I also do different giveaways on both platforms from time to time. Also, if you happen to be a Twitcher or YouTuber yourself and you're familiar with an auto host, that's for Twitch. If you'd add me to that and I started streaming and you weren't streaming, your channel will broadcast my channel. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, both get exposure, depending on the amount of hosts you have and the order that they're in. And for YouTube, there's an auto feature channel. Use myself an example. Say I made you an auto feature channel. You will show up on my main YouTube page underneath a banner on the right side in a little box that says Cream Legionaries with your channel name and avatar, and anyone comes to click on it, including yourself, it goes straight to your YouTube page. Pretty cool, right? Yeah! The name and location of that box all depends on your personal YouTube layout. And if you happen to do it with Twitch and YouTube and you want to do both those three, oh my god, I'm gonna thank you so much! And I have no problem doing it back. Just ask. And as always, if you wish to make a donation to CreamTV, it's so easy to do. You can go to my Twitch page, up top in the overlay, phone links in the description below. And if for some reason Twitch is dead or the page is in response for the pill button is just not working correctly, you can use the alternate most preferred method of donating my users at Streamlabs.com. Also link in the description below. And the cool thing about Streamlabs, you can go there and interact with the stream with music, polls for votes, games, mini games, all sorts of cool stuff. And I've also started up a Patreon account, which is also linked in the description below. And That is for the funding and upkeep of www.streamer-squad.com's website. My website, my community. Website has launched. We're in alpha access. Not everything's complete. Some is. We're working on getting to beta. All funds accumulated are greatly appreciated, and all proceeds will go to better hardware, software, gaming, internet, and most importantly, a better viewing experience for you, the people of Twitch, YouTube, wherever else I upload these videos, wherever else these videos found their place, and of course the lovely creepers and legionaries of the CreamTV and Streamer Squad. As always, pardon the interruptions. Stay happy, healthy, safe, out of trouble, and most importantly, stay creamy and tune in for the next awesome godlike creamy goodness. Thank you.